With this video, we will be doing Jam Republic and who are they. And if you want to help this channel and the content I'll be making, please help support our merchandise. The link is in the description. And if you didn't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Try and get the channel to grow. And the only way we're going to do this if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go. Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
From the first episode of the Street Woman Fighter Season 2, the appearance of global dance crew Jam Republic has created a huge buzz among netizens, especially its leader Kirsten Dodgen, who was a prominent member of the royal family, a world-famous dance crew. But as the show went on, the viewers realized that there's more to Jam Republic that made them consistently surprised and amazed. Are you now curious? Stay tuned to find out. The first season of Street Woman Fighter was a massive success, both globally and domestically during its run in 2021. You can say that it catapulted the rise of the dance scene in South Korea. Usually, professional dancers just worked as choreographers behind the scenes and performed with K-pop idols as backup dancers. They rarely get the spotlight unless they choreographed multiple hit songs like Choi Young-jun, Badali, and Lia Kim. But with the success of the show, we got to know the gems of the K-dance industry, like Hook's Aiki.
That's dope, and that's what I like. The fact that people elevated their game to become more. It was just this pocket right here where we just ended K-pop dances. Now we got something where we got our own platform where we could show our talents and who we are. And thank God the show was a success because they all did that. And that's how we started to learn more and more about them through this show. Who we probably would never learn nothing about them without the show.
Yeah, I like how it's like all around this kind of happening. You're starting to see not just the artists, but you're starting to see the dancers, you're starting to see the musicians more. You know what I'm saying? I guess in a point in time, people thought that kind of take away from the focal point. Yeah. But nah, it's like kind of appreciating everything. And it works with the industry because then it helps like find producers or I like that dancer. So it all works hand in hand. I think it's cool that they're doing that.
And I think it adds a stigma to you when people recognize a dancer like, oh, he's up there with world-class dancers. That's not just regular dancers. That's world-class dancers. There's a difference.
Proudmon's Monica and Lip J, Holly Bang's Honey J, La Chica's Gabby, and more. And they now got the spotlight that they deserve. Obviously, Mnet took this as an opportunity to expand the program and produce new seasons like Street Dance Girls Fighter and Street Man Fighter. But knowingly, it seems that the Street Woman Fighter was the most successful among all of them. So this year, we finally got a second season, and Mnet leveled it up beyond the expectations of viewers. The reason being is they made Street Woman Fighter Season 2 a global dance competition. And you shouldn't downplay the term global, because they didn't just simply invite foreign contestants, but rather world-class participants. Among the two non-Korean crews on the show, Jam Republic was the one who made the netizens curious because of some familiar names. Even among the other contestants, their appearances on the show seemed impossible, and we're honored to be in the same competition as them. Because of the hype, even
she stands out because she got lace on. I think her name was Kristen, but she got lace on. Everybody else got on like white, but she got on black lace, so it was just standing out. And I like how they thought of that.
But I like how like they're starting to recognize the dancers as well, like not just the crew. They're like, oh man, we got to deal with this one. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the look on their faces. It's crazy.
Show seemed impossible, and we're honored to be in the same competition as them. Because of the hype even before the first episode, viewers got curious. Who is Jam Republic? Let's get to know more about them. First of all, Jam Republic consists of members Kirsten Dodgen, Latrice Kabamba, Ling Zhang, Emma Hutch, and Audrey Lane. And surprisingly, they were not an official dance crew. The name Jam Republic came from the Jam Republic Agency, a company based in Singapore and Australia, which houses various dancers from all over the world. What's more interesting is that other dancers from the show were also part of the agency, like Badali from Bebe, Akanen and Yumeri from Tsubakil, and even the guest judges Mike Song and Ria Hata. Apparently, all 5 members were from the same agency that they named their crew Jam Republic. Republic. If you were just a casual viewer, you wouldn't realize this right away because they seemed like a real crew and have good chemistry with each other, and they all have something to contribute to the group. Maybe you've already heard of Kirsten, but how about the other members? First, let's get to know the maknae, or the youngest member, Audrey Lane. She's just 19 years old and is a dancer based in Los Angeles, California.
Cali.
At a young age, she already has quite the experience in her field. She has appeared on Disney, Nickelodeon, and has worked with...
When you say Disney, Nickelodeon, you're doing something.
Yeah,
you're doing
either
something
or,
huge.
but the both of them?
You're doing something, making noise. Why didn't she say that yesterday? We did something on her yesterday, and she said she worked with JK and somebody else. Whatever, some artists, so Disney and... All right, makes sense.
Wow.
Quite the experience in her field. She has appeared on Disney, Nickelodeon, and has worked with big brands like Mazda and Samsung. She was also a participant in NBC's World of Dance in the same season as Street Woman Fighter alumna Aiki. With her skills, she was qualified enough to teach at dance workshops and classes both locally and internationally. Audrey made quite the first impression on the show. She's known as the pretty and adorable maknae, but she was also tagged as the weakest dance during the first mission. Without knowing her real skills, she received 6 no respect stickers from the other dancers. But little did they know, she had the skills of a pro, which made her win 2 battles. Another member is Emma Hutch. She started dancing at the very young age of 4. In episode 5, Kirsten even mentioned that she's known Emma since she was a kid. So now at the age of 20, she already has 16 years of experience in the dance industry, even a former member of the Royal Dance Crew. Besides Jam Republic, she's part of an active crew called the Saints Dance Academy. Next is Ling Zhang. If you know the Royal Dance Crew, you've probably seen her in their performances. When she was still an active member, she's the only one with Asian ethnicity in the group, and now she's part of Jam Republic. During the second episode, her appearance was memorable. It was the continuation of the no respect battle of the weakest mission, where dancers had to battle with other dancers whom they see as the weakest. It was a revelation when Ling said it was her first battle experience ever. That kind of checks out if you do a little research, as her path as a dancer was quite different from the other members. At the age of 3, she started learning at her mother's dance academy in China. At the age of 6, she trained in ballet for 10 years. She only began learning hip-hop and dance genres when she joined Palace Dance Studio and became a member of the royal family. Now, let's get to know the vice leader, Latrice Kabamba from Australia. Like Emma, she began her dancing career at the age of 4, and luckily, she came from a family of dancers. With her older brother's support, she moved to China in 2017 to begin a professional dance career, and looking back, she seemed to have made the right decision. Her career in China took off after she joined the Street Dance of China 4. It opened a lot of opportunities like working and dancing with former EXO member Lei Zhang and Jessie J. She has also modeled for the brands Lululemon and Timberland. And last but not least is the leader Kirsten Dodgen, probably the most prominent participant in Street Woman Fighter 2 because of her background. She is a key member of the world-class dance crew, the Royal Family. According to Paris Goebel, the leader of the crew, Kirsten is one of her main girls. True enough, you can see her mostly at the center of dancing just beside Paris on every performance. With her skills, she has performed live and in music videos with the world's top music artists including Justin Bieber, Rihanna, Jennifer Lopez, Jason Derulo, Nicki Minaj, and many more. Some of her iconic live performances included Rihanna's Stage Fenty Show, MTV Music Awards, and the Pepsi Super Bowl 54th halftime show. Seeing the members' backgrounds, you'll realize that joining Street Woman Fighter 2 may be out of their leagues. No can question their skills, but the initial worry would be getting the attention of the local viewers. If you would notice from other competitions and survival shows, Koreans would rarely show support for foreigners, and domestic votes are a huge part of winning. However, for some reason, Jam Republic never gets placed lower than 4th rank. They even got 1st place in the class mission and 2nd place in the mega crew despite some deductions. So what pushes them to the top? The undeniable dance skills, first and foremost. During K-pop Deathmatch mission, they were against Mannequin. While practicing, the difference in skills was noticed. Mannequin struggled, even with the simple moves, while Jam Republic easily learned the copy section. They went home earlier than expected. Yoonji was perplexed at how Jam Republic gets things done fast, but perfectly executed. She commented about it on episode 4. They are like the top students. It's like they're saying, I didn't study, but goes on to be the top of the class in the end. And here I am studying all night. Second, the attitude. From the first episode.
I just sound like the people that's like with music. You know, you got people that could just hear it and just do. Then you got the people that sit there and actually read it. Like how are you doing that without reading the music? I heard heard it and I processed it. I'm playing.
Process it and kick it out.
Yeah, they more on that type of time.
Yeah, because it comes to a point like it's almost like muscle memory to a certain extent, but in comprehensions form as well at the same time. Yeah. So like they done did it so much, and then they drill it into themselves. Like the end result, you see it.
Right. I mean, some people just more natural catch on stuff quicker than others, but if they would have more time, I'm pretty sure it'd been a better result.
In the end, and here I am studying all night. Second, the attitude. From the first episode, the members have shown respect to all of the dancers they interacted with. Veering away from drama, the netizens praise them for their good manners as dancers. One comment from Reddit says it's because they're doing very well so far. But most importantly, Koreans think they have good attitudes and manners in contrast to some of the other crews. Putting together the skills and good manners, Koreans fell in love with them in no time. It reflects mostly on public support like YouTube likes and views. So with their current standing in the position, do you think they have a chance of winning the show? Considering all the previous survival shows, the logic of a foreign crew winning seems impossible. But considering their skills, they have what it takes to take home the victory in the finale. A comment from YouTube says, if Jam Republic loses, the loss will not be due to their skills. They have everything. Skills, technique, energy, facial expressions, charisma. Plus, they have fun every time they're on stage. So it's fun to watch them. The only way Jam Republic could lose the winning chance would probably be being evil edited by Mnet. That's how it is with other survival shows, right? The show is still ongoing, and there could be more drama to unfold. Will Jam Republic get over those challenges? During the class mission, there was already quite a bad edit with Latrice, presenting her as a selfish and lazy leader, but it didn't have a significant impact on Jam Republic as a whole. They still slayed the following missions. Maybe we can actually hope for a win. So what do you think of Jam Republic as a crew on Street Woman Fighter 2? Do you think they have a chance to win the competition despite being foreigners? Let us know in the comment section. Until next time.
We're rooting for the underdogs, TRE-TV. Let's get it.
This is Lamar Wilson here, representing Ghetto Action News Network _, all lower cases.
No spaces.
You can find us on Facebook, and when you do, make sure you hit the like button. All right, I'm gonna get right into this. Can Jam Republic be the winner of the Street Fighter Women Fighter 2? This was really cool seeing how they broke down pretty much like a bio on each member of Jam Republic. Yeah. And then you get to see exactly how they ended up in the position they're in. All you saw was just huge names all across the board. Facts. From K-pop world, even over here. Nicki. Yeah, they was dropping Nicki, J-Lo, like you seen everything. And that's even seen more as far as like the media concerned. And I think that it's cool to see how much of a difference all these groups made with the show, and it put a spotlight on Jam Republic. And I think it's really cool to hear the backstory on all of these dancers. They were all amazing. What do you think?
I think this was a real informative piece of work right here. 99.9% of information I did not know, so it taught me a lot. That's why I think it was informative. I like how they put it, how they showed, like you said, each member and what they went through and how they got in this position, because we've been reacting to them. So now it's going to be completely different. We'll react to them because we got some background on them, which I thought was great, and I can't wait until we get into our next Jam Republic video. But until then, it's your boy TRE-TV, and I'm out.